Hey, okay, sir, and welcome back to the Hell on Wheels update. Into the full swing of this third act. I'm going to be getting the premium character, though, as you can see in the far right there, for said third act. Antoine and Zora, I believe, are their names. It's a newer episode character, or I guess characters. They're together, like Sherry and Terry, for example. Every 8 hours, 222 XP respectively. Consumerism rating. Standard, 150 price. Cargo is very large. Does it fit? It does fit, unbelievably. Yep.
Heads up! So that's where buildings come from.
Welcome to the real world, hippies!
We hate cars, but our compensation package is so good. Antoine and Zora. What else am I missing? Or who else am I missing? 1, 2, just 3. I'm getting pretty close to completing the set. I see you, Antoine and Zora. But this is where their business is. Cargo. I love the look a lot. So modern, sleek. Kind of reminds me of like a sports arena, in a sense. But let me tap this first before I tap them. Is it going to sound like cars? If I remember the episode, it's very like high-tech. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's any sort of technology sound as well. Just cars running and just technology. It's kind of hard to know what that'll be, but that's what I'm going with. Offering cars that are smarter than you. I guess I am technically correct. It does sound like cars and technology. Also, this is a duplicated sound for the 3rd or 4th time now. I remember them from like the sci-fi update that we had some years back. And some of the buildings had that.
Now, let's take a look at your license.
Wait, what did you say? I come bringing good news, fellow co-CEO. You don't need to say co-CEO, just CEO is fine. Fellow already implies that we're both CEOs. Under breath. English majors make the worst tech execs. What was that? Anyway, we've got a new round of angel investment, so Cargo can proceed with expansion plans. You mean your parents' friends ponied up another round of cash? Under breath. Just the worst. What was that? Antoine and Zora plan company expansion. If you are going to go to Cargo, I can't see how there would not be any lights turned on in this thing. There's so many freaking windows. Doors could open up as well. Maybe the sign could light up. Ooh, I hope the sign lights up. That would be fantastic. Alright. So all the lights will turn on. There'll be silhouettes. And the sign will light up as well. And the umbrellas will go up. Just everything is going to explode in a massive everything.
Now, let's take a look
We
at your
want to be
license.
number one.
Here they go. Okay. Are you serious? Just the umbrellas go up? Nothing else? Unless I missed something? By golly, this is very, very disappointing. There was so much potential to this, you know? Well, like I said, unless I missed something, it's just the 3 umbrellas. They go up. The 2 orange ones and the green one. And that's it.
Now you're free to do whatever you like.
I am surprised at their voice as well, or at least one of them. If we expand your manufacturing capacity by 8%, we should have enough money left over to hire the salespeople we need to hit our distribution goals. But we won't be able to maintain our requirement of having a food cart every 50 feet on our corporate campus. Well, we could hire 25% of the salespeople on commission and change the requirement to every 60 feet. Would that work? Looks at fingernails. I minored in statistics. Statistics. I don't know what I said there a second ago. I might have butchered it.
Now, let's take a look at your license.
Thank you for interviewing with us. It is an entry-level admin position with other duties as assigned to support the senior staff. So, I'll have to make coffee runs even though you have one of those fancy European coffee makers every 60 feet or so? Got it. Yes, the ability to multitask is going to be very important in this position. Understood. So I will be doing the work of 3 people while getting paid half of what one should make. Work too few hours to be considered full-time. And once I do qualify for benefits, you replace me. You seem to have a lot of insight into the job hiring process. Did you look at my resume? It's 24 pages long. I tune out after a while. I wonder when Squeaky Teen's actually going to get a good job, because it's true, he's been to so many jobs over the years in the show.
Now, let's take a look at your license.
Do we get a first animation Marvel and Epic resume? Interesting. Alright. Let's just wait for you to move. There we go, so we can see you in your glory.
We want to be number 1.
Oh, okay, you're gonna go here. Well, figures that they're hidden. 1 second. There we go. So what do we got going on here? He's so lazy. She's doing all the work. He's like, I'm bored. And then I must have been Squeaky Teen's 24-page resume smacking him in the face to knock him over. Smack!
I get paid now. Do whatever you like.
I've never met anyone who's worked so many different jobs before. Sometimes it feels like I'm in purgatory, forced to work a series of random service industry jobs at the behest of a pantheon of devious gods who think they're more clever than they actually are. Uh-huh. How soon can you start? Ooh, is he going to take the job? Is he going to actually get a promotion? Could he be moving up in the world finally?
Now, let's take a look at your license.
We're very excited to be talking to you about our Code Ninja positions. Code Ninja? Is that supposed to make me happy to be programming 80 hours a week without getting paid overtime? You do get paid overtime. Did you say overtime or over pause time? You're a good listener. I like that in a candidate. Next. Are you prepared to work in a dynamic work environment? Meaning that you keep changing priorities as soon as you see something new and shiny in a tech news network? That's insightful. I like that in a candidate. Next. What do you think can contribute to an agile development team? Do you realize your use of the word agile is... Next. Read Hiring for Dummies. Or Dum-Dums. The problem is that's actually so true nowadays. They don't hire anybody except part-timers and then they just replace them. I keep doing that over and over again.
Now you're free to do whatever you like.
This is stupid. We're already doing everything the book says. I have a great idea. 2 words. Travel mugs. For us, we put a logo on them and give them to the new hires. Thinking. And for us, that's brilliant. You mean they didn't have it already? That I find hard to believe.
Now, let's take a look at your license.
Can we help you? Yes, I'm here to apply for a job. We're a high-tech automotive startup. I don't think... Yes, and I am the CEO of Compute Global HyperMegaNet. We're a cutting-edge internet company that does internet things that makes a lot of money. One moment, sir. I need to step outside and speak with my fellow co-CEO. Indeed, and I will partake in these tech company snacks that seem 10 feet further apart than usual. What's wrong? Don't you get it? He's an undercover boss. Gasp. How did I not see it? He's dressed like a complete slob. Wait, but we don't have bosses. We are the bosses. He's not our boss. He's the boss of Compute Global HyperMegaNet, and he's gonna try a hostile takeover on us. He's clearly undercover and scoping us out. But if he was undercover, why would he tell the truth about being CEO of Compute Global HyperMegaNet? That's how deep undercover he is. Oof, This takeover is gonna get hostile. I will be honest, I did not see it going in this direction, but getting a chance to say Compu Hyper Global Meganet, I think I said that correctly, is really, really fun.
You're free to do whatever you like.
Sir, we appreciate you coming down here to check on our operation, but really, cargo is such a small operation. I'm sure compared to Compu Hyper Meganet, Compu Global Hyper Meganet, right, that, really it wouldn't be worth your time to even consider us. But we were wondering if maybe there was something we could do for you, so that you could just go away and forget about anything hostile. What did you have in mind? How does 2,000 cargo stock options sound? What about those travel mugs you give to new hires? Deal! There's a 4-part quest line. Interesting. It's in between a 3 and a 5, because usually 3 is too short, 5 is usually better, but sometimes it can be a little bit too played out. This was actually a really good middle ground. But I'm not done yet.
Now, let's take a look at your license.
We have to look at one more animation. So we've got get batteries for key fobs, read hiring for dum-dums, marvel at epic resumes, what we've seen, and be hipsters around town, which is a 12-hour quest, panic about hostile takeover, be hipsters around town.
We want to be number 1.
So they're drinking their coffee. It's probably Seattle coffee. With their coffee mustache. Oh, they're wearing hats. I don't know if they were dancing or posing, but they were doing something. Yeah, they're trying to be all hip and with it. Just seeing if there's anything else, or if it's those 2 animations. I think so, yeah. I think it's those 2 animations. So yeah, that is the full walkthrough for Antoine and Zora. The questline wasn't bad, actually. I was getting pretty into it, especially when Homer popped in with being the CEO of Compu Global Hyper Meganet. Will say though, I did not really care for the actual building. I really wish there was more animation with it. It's just so bland with just the umbrellas going up. I do in fact though like their animations. I like the fact that there's ones where they walk around, and the one with the resume thing is pretty fun too, because it makes me think of the squeaky teen now whenever I see it, if I ever do see it again. Let me know down below what you think of Antoine and Zora, and I will see you with more premium characters moving forward in the Simpsons Top 10. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.